Welcome to Authentic English Podcast, your weekly show where education meets recreation. Here's your host with 20 years plus of teaching experience, Marcia Pike.
Hey there, Marcia Pike here. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Authentic English Podcast episode. Today's show is brought to you by Audible. Want to get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial? You, Authentic English Podcast listener and viewer can. Just go to audibletrial.com/AuthenticEnglish. There are over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. I'm going to add the link to the show notes, okay? So let's get to today's show. As it was International Day of Happiness on March 20th, it inspired me to do today's episode, Happiness Idioms. In today's show, I'm going to teach you 8 idioms related to happiness. So let's dive right in. Happiness idiom number 1, music to one's ears, which means something that someone says that you are very pleased to hear. Let me give you 2 examples. When she said they would make a profit, it was music to Richard's ears. Their offer of help was music to my ears. Idiom number 2, to make somebody's day. If something makes your day, it makes you feel very happy. For example, come on, Bill, send Tom a card and make his day. Hearing her voice on the phone made my day. Idiom number 3, to have the time of your life, which means an extremely enjoyable experience, to have a lot of fun. For example, Anne seemed to be having the time of her life at the amusement park. We had the time of our lives in the yoga retreat in India. Idiom number 4, to be walking on air, which means so happy that everything in life seems good. For example, since their engagement, Julie and Alan have been walking on air. The little girl was walking on air after her parents gave her the puppy she had yearned for. Idiom number 5, on top of the world, which means in a position of eminent success, happiness, or fame. For example, the singer felt on top of the world after getting signed by the best record label. After becoming partner in the best law firm in town, Deborah was sitting on top of the world. Idiom number 6, to be on cloud 9, which means to be extremely happy and excited, a euphoric state. For example, Adam was on cloud 9 after the birth of his first child. Was Helen happy about getting that job? Happy? She was on cloud 9. Idiom number 7, to be over the moon, which means extremely delighted, very pleased. For example, Keith was over the moon about finally going scuba diving in Indonesia. Anne is over the moon about having been accepted to Harvard. And last, but not least, idiom number 8, to be in 7th heaven. If you say that you're in 7th heaven, you mean that you are in a state of complete happiness. For example, since they got married, Linda and Mark have been in 7th heaven. The Millers are in 7th heaven in their new dream home. So there you go, 8 new happiness idioms for you to add to your vocabulary bank. Next time you're really happy, you can use one of these idioms to express how you feel. Well, if you want to go the extra mile, please email me at marcia@AuthenticEnglishPodcast.com to get a free transcript of today's episode. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you'll get a notification as soon as a new video comes out, okay? If you know anyone who will also benefit from today's content, please share it with them. Sharing is caring. Well, I hope you have a happy week listening to your free audiobook from Audible. Have a good one.
great having you with us today. Keep on with Marcia on social media. Head over to AuthenticEnglishPodcast.com to practice what you've just learned. And subscribe, rate, and review. Take care.